Hi, I'm Elaheh. I'm the founder of Plant Love Grow, and I'm really excited to tell you about our new book, which is Billy Can't Slow Down, and it was co-written between myself and Dr. Stephanie Margolese, who has collaborated on a lot of our books. And I am very excited about this book because it has a lot of really interesting aspects into it. And the whole point of this is really to provide a story and tools for managing ADHD. And, people sometimes ask me, why are you writing these books? And, maybe my child doesn't have ADHD, so why am I writing this particular book? Well, this one came as a two-part process. About 2 years ago, I went to an event, because we do a lot of events, and I found a book on ADHD, which was written for parents. And so I started reading it out of curiosity, and because I also know a lot of other parents who may be facing different challenges. And one thing that struck me when I read that book is that it was a very one-sided approach. And when I looked in the back of the book and I saw who it was written by, I was a little bit discouraged, because I thought, as parents, the more resources we have, the more voices our children can relate to, then the better off we are to help them through whatever challenges they may face. And I know that's something that really helped me, and that's the whole reason, Plant Love Grow exists, is because I could not find the resources I needed as a parent to help my child. So at that point, a little seed got planted that said, you know what, you need to do something about this. And that was it. And then a couple of months after that, I met this little boy who was very much the inspiration, or one of the inspirations behind this book, because this little boy was Billy. And I could totally see myself and my reaction when I first met him, which sometimes can be a very discouraged reaction and a very uninformed reaction. And, the challenges that he was facing at home and at school. And, in some of at the beginning of the book, we talk about some of the challenges that Billy is facing, and that's kind of comments he hears. And my, I'm not going to say who, but a friend, her daughter, looked at the book and she said, "Mom, this, the teacher told me that." And when I heard that, it kind of broke my heart a little bit, but at the same time, it was a nice reaffirmation that she related to the character. And that's the point of the story, is for the child to relate to the character of the story. And anyway, going back to this little boy, being able to see beneath the action and the challenges to really the soul of the child and all their positivity and all their potentiality. And I think that's something that really always inspires me to create this book, is really to leave the child in a space where there is that space of growth. And they might not be there yet, they might not be there at the beginning of the book. They might not be there at any point, even after they've read the book, but it is there. So in the story, the Billy goes through different challenges, and then it's really about learning what the process is for him to understanding what that he has ADHD. And Dr. Margolese's experience, as a doctor and working with children, really added so many more layers that we could put into the story. So you have also this little section in yellow that have added information, either for parents, for teachers, or for the child itself. And then we talk about the process, of the child understanding, what's going on. And into the story, we talk about the strategies. So we have strategies for school, strategies for home, and at the end of the book, we emphasize again on the strategies themselves. So, like all the resources we have on Plant Love Grow, it's really about adding information, inspiration, encouragement to the child and their surrounding, whether it's families, teacher, or the therapist they work with, so that they can go from where they are to wherever they want to be in life. That's it. Hope you check it out. Thanks.